The Classy Gourmet, where you will learn secrets from the top chefs in the area.
When you're cooking, sometimes, especially meat, it's hard to recreate those wonderful recipes that you might see on television or that you might pick up when you're out at the cookbook store and you're tasting or dining at a restaurant. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Omaha steak. This ensures the same quality that we start with will be consistently there for us. And I want to point out that we have both the regular top sirloin we're going to be using and their reserve. And wonderful products, and we can't wait to get started with it. Now, this is a great recipe that's kid-friendly as well, and it's one of those real quick ones that you don't need a lot of time to do. All right, we've got some boiling water, and I'm going to go ahead and use some brown rice, boiling bag brown rice. We just boil that water up. Set that down like that, and in just a little bit, it'll be ready. We'll keep an eye on that. The lid on for a second. Let's talk about what we're going to do. We're going to make a great stir fry, and we want to get some of these flavors combined. So we're going to take our strip steak, which I've got already diced up really nice, or stripped up in this case. Let's put that right in there. And they do come all prepackaged, which is really nice. Set that off to the side. We're going to put some crushed red pepper, garlic, and a little bit of sesame oil. And we're just going to toss that and combine that so that these flavors can sit and marry. All right. Smells really good. Sesame is the key here. You want to make sure that you're using sesame oil, or you're not going to get that really rich Asian flavor. We're going to set this off to the side because we're going to saute it up real soon. Pan's getting hot. Get a little bit of oil going in there as well. All right, I'm going to grab just a bit more. Oh, the aromas. It's nice, toasty flavor. Our rice is doing really well. Now we need to get our dressing. What we're going to do for this is we're going to take orange juice. Got that there. We need some orange rind. And there's a few ways that you can get that. But this is one of the simplest. Got to give it a little bit of pressure there. And then we just tap it out. Some of that real good. This is going to help with the nose. You're welcome to squeeze your oranges on your own using the nice juicer. But if you really want to skip a step, just buy your really good quality orange juice, and you can use that as well. Okay, so I think we got enough of that in there. We're going to add soy, low sodium soy. My favorite part about this recipe is that it's good for you as well. Low in calories, low in salt. All right, we're going to mix that up, and we're going to make a little slurry. We're going to add our cornstarch. We don't want any lumps, so we're going to get that good and combined. All right. I'm going to make sure we're ready here. You can tell when your oil is ready, when it becomes really fluid and it starts moving around. Oh, that looks good. I'm going to add half of my onions, and then I'm going to save the rest to saute up. Those look really, really good. Okay. That's all there is to that. A little bit more. I added in increments so that I don't get big, huge lumps. And now there is another way that you could get the rind, the zest. These pieces are a little bit bigger. See those nice little curls? And that's great if you're an adult, but kids sometimes have texture issues with those. So that's why I like to grab the microplane, because they're so, so fine, you can hardly see them. Then you get that great flavor without the texture issue. Okay, now our boiling bag is just about ready. This is how quick and easy this recipe is. Got our oil going. Be real careful and push away. You want to hear that sizzle. That sizzle means you're at the right temp. All right. Spread it out in the pan. You don't want to overcrowd the pan. And it's going to stick just a bit. It's part of being a stainless steel pan. It's okay. You can also do this recipe in a wok if you would like. But not everybody has one, so we want to show you how it works. Okay. Turn that up. I had it on medium. I want to turn the heat up just a bit since I've introduced some new product. We want to bring it up to temp so it stays nice and hot and sizzles away for us. Let's take a minute. Let's get it unstuck. Then you can take a minute, shake out your pan. Let's take a minute and check on our rice. I don't think it's quite done yet. But boy, it's close. This is a great alternative to going through the fast food aisle or perhaps going down in the grocery store, the aisle with all the frozen products. And that's where I got the idea for the recipe. I want to be light, lean. I've got kids. I want to be quick. And you just can't go wrong with top sirloin. It's a beautiful meat. Look at how beautiful it's cooking up. And we don't want to overcook it. But the great news is if you overcook it a little bit, this great Omaha steak quality is still going to maintain its nice tender texture. So, okay, we got that going. I'm going to turn down that rice. I think it's ready. All you do now is pull it out of there, and we just have already placed it in a nice, beautiful bowl. So, smooth that out. When you're about halfway through, what I mean by that is that you've got a nice medium to medium rare, all right, on your meat. See that right there? That's when you want to add your sauce. This is also going to thicken, and we want to give it time to thicken. And if we add it after our meat's already done, then we're definitely going to overcook it. Okay, beautiful. Again, I'm going to turn up the heat because I introduced. And the corn, look at how, can you see it? I wish you could smell it. It's already getting thick. That's how fast it is. It's caramelizing right here on the corners. And that's one of the reasons why I really do enjoy the stainless steel pans. You can get that same caramelization with a nonstick, but it's just not the same. Oh, look at that. It's making a beautiful broth for us. Boy, that's how fast this one is. We're almost ready to plate. Okay. I'm gonna move this out the way, and I'll show you a nice little garnishing. I think I have time. I think I can turn that down, and we can have some time to talk about a fun way. Let's get our rice going on here. If you had a mold, it would be beautiful to actually do a nice mold to mound that up in the top, just like so. Okay, I want to make some really nice curls. And the way that we do that, we take the orange, and the same tool, the Xylus tool that helped us get those really nice zests, has a wonderful channeler. We just want to find a place that we can grab and get as long as we can. You got to push and get down to the pith. Oops, little roll of, the zest is the top and the pith is the underneath white part. In this case, the pith is going to help us to do some fun little garnishes. Just wrap it around your finger. These are wonderful when you're making your cosmopolitans. Our rice is telling us it's done, so I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so now we got some garnishes. We got some green onion, and we are ready to plate. Look how thick that got. All right, very nice. Yum. This is definitely a kid-friendly recipe. Mine enjoy it. It has that Asian kick without being too spicy. And if you don't like it spicy, real spicy, then all you need to do is cut back on the crushed red pepper, because that is what gives it its kick. We have spicy orange beef. Enjoy.